what up, weirdos? It's your boy Ranger Hot Rain Dog Rain Drizzle, my co-host, co-captain, co-conspirator, Uncle Juju.
What is up, babies?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to BXTV, aka Back from Hell, your Spotify and YouTube podcast, where we talk about everything you didn't know. But you dig? So yeah,
Yes,
make sure you're
sir.
following us. Make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on. We post a bunch. Make sure you follow links down below. If you're here on YouTube, there is a link tree down below to a bunch of stuff that we be posting on. So make sure you get on there. I post on Threads every day. So if you want everyday updates, go follow that one. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're tapped in. We're getting shit out there to you guys. But yeah, welcome. How was your New Year's, Juju?
Fun. I got to hang out with my wife, just us, which is took advantage of that. And then
Hell
went
yeah,
to my
dude.
in-laws, and I said, I'm gonna take advantage, spring clean my house. So out, literally throwing last year's trash out the door. So doing this,
You
that's
cut out a
exactly
little
what I'll
bit.
go back to doing.
Hell yeah, dude. I totally get it. Clean away, my man. Clean away. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But yeah, we're here to talk about a movie. Me and Juju watched this a different way than usual. We are tonight's movie review is Mayhem, starring Stephen Yeun and Samara Weaving. Stephen Yeun, if you're not aware, he is from the Walking Dead universe, and he also voices Mark, aka Invincible, in the show Invincible, based off the comic Invincible. So, for me, this was cool experience because sorry. This was cool experience because in The Walking Dead, you see Glenn get upset. You don't really ever see him go like batshit crazy. And in Invincible, he has some lines where he like loses it, like in the show, like he's like he like snaps and like beats the dog shit out of this dude. And it was just like, when you listen to those voice lines and then think back to The Walking Dead, it's like, damn, I would love to see Stephen Yeun, or however you say his name, you know, lose his shit in a movie. And this movie completely delivered that. And I want to say, shame on us and anybody else who hasn't watched this from 2017. It took us a while to find this one, but good God. And more so, shout out to the Walmart by my house that had one left of the double feature. It's a shitty picture, but it's a double feature drive-in special of Mayhem and this other movie. Because apparently I didn't know when I bought this, it was only $12 for the two movies, like on the like comes with 2 discs, like it's 2 separate things. But I didn't know. And it's hosted by Joe Bob Briggs or whatever. And if you guys aren't aware who Joe Bob Briggs is, he's a guy who's been doing this since like 86 or something like that. I mean, fucking, he's a horror host, comic performer, writer, actor. Like, dude's 72 and still crushing it on Shudder TV. Or whatever you want to call it, you know. But I didn't know when I bought this. I thought this was just like a DVD thing they did. No, dude. Juju sends me a screenshot from Shudder. This is like a series.
It's like a show,
Yeah, like he constantly is like pumping out. Like he's done like Cannibal Holocaust, like a bunch of.
So many movies I want to watch now because I know that he's done them, but I've seen them before. But
like with him watching it, it's so much better. I'm gonna be honest. in my letterbox review for Mayhem,
Sure.
I put hosted by Joe Bob, last drive-in hosted by Joe Bob Briggs. This is the way you should watch trashy movies like this. Like these kind of movies should have some like Elvira type host. The difference though with Joe Bob Briggs, like not saying Elvira wasn't hip, but this dude comes like with like all the knowledge.
Oh yeah.
Like
And the funny part for me at least is, like, it's a review show, but he just goes off on on these wild tangents where like the camera, they just leave it on and just let him run. Like as soon as he's done talking about the movie, he'll start talking about like geopolitics or whatever, and I'm like, dude, I'm fascinated.
Like it's so funny because like they'll be panning away like they're done, and then he'll start talking again, and they stop. And it's like, yo, like this was not scripted. Like this man, like maybe parts of it, but like he definitely just be letting it. I want to check out his old Monster Vision shit on TNT or whatever. Yeah. That's like that's like we got like a start or whatever apparently. So I definitely.
Dude, they used to have like, what was it, dinner in a movie where they would like, it was two people, the premise was it's date night, and then like they talk about the movie the entire time. But like,
yeah.
It'd be like some shitty rom-com or whatever. But like they used to have shows like this, and I'm so fucking glad that he's doing it on Shudder.
Oh,
of all places.
You made me immediately want to go get a Shudder subscription. I was like, I would have a field day just watching these shitty movies with him commentating like everything.
Oh yeah,
and it's a good. And before we get into the actual movie, his bits or whatever you want to call them, you know, like they don't do it too often. Like it's just enough to where like you don't get pulled out of the movie, and it's long enough where he gets like a decent point across, but you're still like, okay, I'm ready for the movie now. Like, yeah, he's kind of mastered his craft. I can't lie. Like we're like the shitty version of what he does. Like
pretty much. But the funny part is you can tell when he goes on and off script because like he has like cue cards or whatever that are telling him all
that's
this
what I was saying. Like when the camera is like going away and then it stops.
Yeah,
because he like starts talking again, and they're like, "Oh shit, wait, you're not done." Like,
and the funny thing is like he kept talking about like the Serbs in Serbia because like this movie was made in Serbia. Everything that he said is true because I have worked with Serbs. I'm friend with Serbs. Like, and everything he said is true. They are so fucking hardcore. Like, you know, oh, you want me to break leg? Okay. $50,000.
Yeah, so this movie was filmed in Serbia. Most of the actors are foreign besides Steven Yeun and a couple others. But yeah, basically what it is he's a lawyer at a big firm, and there's this outbreak going on in the world that basically causes you to be a raging fuckwad and want to like beat the shit out of people. So they're in this office. He basically gets fired for something that's not really his fault, but is his fault. And the outbreak happens. They get quarantined. They get trapped in this office, and Steven Yeun has and this girl that Samara Weaving plays, she she has her house foreclosed on by the bank that the firm represents, and Steven Yeun's the one who's basically telling her like, sorry, you gotta fuck off. And basically, when the outbreak happens, they both decide they're going to go to the top floor where the 9 is, which is the board, and the whatever, and the top dog, and they're going to go up there and plead their case or kill everybody. And then they're definitely killing their boss. They said though from the get go, like Like the top dude had to die because he was an asshole. He was on coke, which I have to agree with Joe Bob Briggs. That guy was awesome at his role.
Yes.
Like,
yes. And, I mean, I'm not saying that cocaine makes you an asshole, but it tracks. It got more asshole as time went on.
Okay,
You know?
there's a problem with people on coke that they don't realize, and I can say this because I was somebody who had a pretty lengthy experience with the drug. I haven't done it in 4 years, but I had a good 2-year stunt where I thought coke and weed went hand in hand. So,
yeah,
but
I mean,
it made Game of Thrones.
Admit it. No, that's
epic.
the thing.
You know, but the problem is when you're on coke and people are sober, you are an asshole because you're not listening to anything anybody says. You're just waiting for your turn to talk. That is what cokeheads do. Cokeheads don't listen. They just rinse and repeat. Like that is the true, like, so you objectively are an asshole. Like you don't mean to be. But like, if the other person's not fucked up on either alcohol or blow, yeah, you're probably gonna seem like kind of a dick because coke makes a lot of people cocky, makes them like confident, cocky. But either way, this guy's just a plain up asshole. Like, and they point out that he's a coke raging dickhead. Like, it's
and I love the fact that he's just doing more and more. Like, as soon as he was ever like, "You have this virus," he's just like doing lines, you know. Like,
mm-hmm. 100%.
But dude, I gotta also say one of my favorite characters was the HR guy that is just raging out on his fucking bonsai trees.
Yeah, dude. The fucking the Reaper, or what do they fucking call him?
I love how in this one building everybody has these John Wick names.
Yeah, dude. For a bunch of fucking I guess it tracks. Yeah, like it tracks. They're a bunch of fucking big suit lawyers. You are like, in the legal sense, are John Wick. Like, you are assassins by law. Like, you're fucking, like, I mean, because like, he even points out in the movie that like loopholes are his specialty. So you know what I mean? Like, so it's like a whole thing. But it is fun because, like, I didn't know before I hit play that this was a horror comedy. Like, this is 100% a horror comedy. Like, this movie is funny as shit, action packed, and like,
but it has its oh shit moments. Like,
no, it does, it does, and I think the amount of gore that's in it works for what it is. Like, I don't think they were trying to go for the terror. I don't think, and I'm not, this is no shade towards Terrifier because I love Dead Alive, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Not every movie's trying to be over the top. You know, some just want to get to the point and like keep moving. And I feel like they did that because they were on a budget. I don't think it had anything to do with they wanted to like pull punches. I think it was just they wanted the whole movie to be well, and they had to cut some corners to make sure things happen the right way. And I'm okay with that because I like Juju texted me in the like towards the end or the middle, whatever it was, and was like, I kind of like this movie. And I was like, oh nah, dude. I watched it twice in 2 days. Like
your point, I love the symbolism of everything, of like literally having to take the corporate ladder to get your voice heard. And then it's like, you know, when they're at the top and they're giving him the offer, spoiler alert, he, you know, the all roads lead eventually to the penthouse, right? So they give him the deal, and it's basically like, millionaire this and like private yacht and, driving. And I'm like, at the
Sign
expense
the
of
deal.
it.
I'll suck your cock.
Yeah.
That shit had me so weak. That's a real line from the movie.
Yes. And also like drop the ball, shit on it.
Oh my god, sodomized.
Sodomized it. Like no, like I really I thoroughly enjoyed this movie for a myriad of reasons.
Oh yeah, dude. No, I very much enjoyed this movie, and I enjoyed the commentary bits by Joe Bob Briggs so much that I'm probably gonna get a Shutter subscription now and force my girlfriend to watch Joe Bob Briggs. Fucking the mail girl. Ooh. So funny story, real quick.
Yeah, sure.
My buddy Ryan, I hope he doesn't get mad at me for telling this story. He went to a horror con that Joe Bob Briggs was at, and the male girl. I can't remember her name, but the male girl is from the.
Yeah.
He's in a wheelchair because like he was like hurt at the time, like he could barely walk but could stand up slowly, and they didn't charge him the $20 for the photo. And when he went to go take the photo of Joe Bob Briggs, he stands up and then left and got a free pic. And I was laughing so hard. I was like, they probably didn't charge him because they were like, you're probably like, oh, he's crippled. Like, let the crippled guy, like,
the crippled kid take a picture. Let him cut in line at Disneyland.
Yeah, then you stand up like, yo, what up? Yeah,
I always wondered, like, let's say there were like two Make-A-Wish kids who had to cut the line pass. It's just like whoever's the worst gets to go first, or like,
yeah, it's whoever has less time, dude.
I have double leukemia. All right, you're on.
Oh man, no, if you're in the triple digits in days, you go second.
Oh, no, sorry, Timmy.
He only has 20 days, dude. He gotta go. Like,
oh, sorry, I brought it up.
You started it.
I know. Like, I mean, honestly, like this guy's commentary is so blisteringly brilliant too. I love how he called out the sex scene where they're wearing their clothes.
Oh yeah,
clearly the actors weren't paid enough to like actually strip.
The movie budget wasn't there. No,
which is funny they had because they had titties out in the opening scene.
Well, he talked about that. Those people were an actual couple, and they actually ended up fucking, like.
He was like, "There's porn in that scene," but like, what happened here?
I mean, Stephen Yeun and them are like rich
actors. Actual actors that.
Yeah, dude. No, they're not showing pecker titty for nothing. You know?
I was thinking Glenn be fucking. Glenn fucking.
Glenn do be fucking. That is true. That is true. I didn't even think about that. But he do be piping them hoes. Shout out Glenn, yo. City boys!
And also, like, I like how they let him actually finally like beat the fuck out of somebody, like you were talking about earlier. It was just so satisfying to watch him.
No, full rage.
I think my favorite was using the mug as a fucking.
I was just about to say I loved how everything was like, for the most part, office related as a weapon.
Oh yeah.
Other than like the random
it's
stuff,
super symbolic too.
Yeah, like the guy had a golf club because he was hitting whatever in his like office, and then the odd weapons I can think of, like. I mean, I guess the one dude who did security had brass knuckles. Oh, that scene where he tries to mace him and then he just eats it with his
Spits him
mouth
out,
and then
yeah.
spits it in his eyes was brutal. I was like, what the fuck? And then they like
Uh-huh.
show him chugging water out of the fucking water jug thing that most offices have.
How he stabbed the water cooler. Ah!
Yeah, yeah, dude. Awful.
That was, I mean, it was just all around a fun fucking movie. It's a fun battle royale movie with pretty wild premise, you know? Because like
Oh
you would think
yeah,
like
dude.
in terms of Shutter, a virus going through an office, go to the immediate suspect of like a fucking zombie virus. And I like how this one was like, oh no, it's just gonna make everybody go fucking nuts for like
Yeah,
8
you're
hours.
deranged. No, for sure. By the way, it was directed by Joe Lynch. It's only an hour and a half, and it only had a $2.5 million budget.
Wow, only 2.5. Wow.
Yeah,
They made every penny count. It
that's what I'm
actually looked
saying.
like it was a budgeted movie.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like they crushed it. I think this is fun. I had never heard of it until like a year ago, and I was like, I don't know. And then I saw this at Walmart, and I was like, all right, Joe Bob Briggs is
Yeah.
commentating it. I because it had that in one other movie. I forget the name of the other one, but yeah. So fucking,
Check it out.
yeah. Check it out,
It's
man.
both versions of this movie, and apparently there's a third one with commentary available on
Yeah,
Shutter.
yeah, which
So
Joe Bob doesn't recommend.
yeah, he said the commentary was pretty shit.
Yeah, so take it as you will. You got anything else you want to say, Juju?
Man, this movie was a lot of fun, and I love horror hosts. I think I appreciate Joe Bob more than most because it's just a Texas dude talking about horror movies. Like, I
Yeah,
want to watch a lot of his earlier stuff too because I felt like that's when he was like older movies too.
yeah, no,
So
100%, 100%. I'm here for it.
even on
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to check them out. But yeah, dudes, remember, never offended, always recommended. Happy holidays. I believe we have a fun, family friendly one next week. Obviously, our language probably won't be, but the movie is. So turn your notifications on, and remember, drink water, wear a condom. Peace.